the time has come. Gonna open up some Photon Hypernova. Now, if you all know how I do box openings, this takes a little while. So settle in, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack. This is the real Super Bowl we're having here. We're going to open up these packs. We're going to see how we like them for sealed. We're going to enjoy things because in many ways, this is my first experience with a lot of these cards. Will there be blood? Probably not. I'm going to be real with you. Hate to disappoint people. You know, I always do this. I set up to open packs and then I don't have a thing to open the box with. I'll be right back. All right. Get out of here. All right. Do I have the skills? Am I not going to knock over my camera? I successfully didn't knock over my camera. Let's go. I spoke too soon. I spoke a little bit too soon. All right. Back in business. We had no scissors for the opening. That is correct. Let's do that. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Looks beautiful. Looks beautiful. What we have today for the opening is this replica of the Sword of Thranduil. It's a letter opener. Ray's dad got it for me for Christmas. This kind of thing usually isn't my type of thing. I'm not like into like TV paraphernalia for the most part, but this thing is actually hella useful. It looks cool. It's very useful. I have to use it for all my box openings. So, there we go. Successfully opened. All right. The seal has been opened. This box is now worthless, but for the contents inside. And really, that's what we're here for. We are here for the contents inside. June the Queen says, RJ, I got a girl's number after bragging about my Hunger Beat Burger decks. Hell yeah! Can we get some megs for June in chat? Congratulations, June. Really doing us all proud. All right. I'm actually going to move OBS up here so I can look at it without having to worry about it. We're going to go out of studio mode. There we go. Let's just... Look at all that cardboard stacked in foil. We're going to do left side first, because that's the side that apparently I have decided to do first. We're going to pull it off camera so that you know that my entire opening is fake. All right. Let's do this. And I always try to open at least one pack. I always try to open at least one pack in a way that I can preserve it. We'll see if this is the one. This might be the one. Oh, feel that stack of cardboard in my hand. Oh, I've done this nigh perfectly. Yeah, that pack is going to be the one. Just going to put this one to the side. Evil Eyes Unleashed. Let me tell you, I have never read an Evil Eyes card. I am not going to start now unless somebody tells me this card is incredible and sealed. Numeron Creation is crucial for... It is a Galaxy Eyes card. Fascinating choice. 3 or more light dragon monsters with 3,000 or more original attack are on the field. Special summon 1 number exceeds dragon. Okay. So this card is probably not usable in sealed. Uh-oh. Dynamondo. 2 monsters, including a ritual monster. Evil Eyes Unleashed is busted. Is it busted without having Selene is the real question. Geo the Gravity Ninja. Now, this is a card I'm going to read for sealed. If this card is normal or special summoned, okay. Or flipped face up, hell yeah. Oh, it's got 2,900 defense. That's cracked for sealed. Come on. Or flipped face up. We're just going to move the microphone this way. You can target up to 2 face up monsters on the field, change them to face down defense position. And if you do, any opponent's monsters that were flipped by this effect cannot change their battle positions. Okay. If a monster... Okay, so this is nuts with specifically Vernisylphs. I don't know that there are any Vernisylphs in here. But this card could be really solid anyway. Joe the Ninja. True. Yo! I'll take it. I will happily take it. This card I know is busted and sealed. I know that this card is good and sealed. It's also good in TCG. We're actually going to set this one to the side now. Tearlaments, Cash Tier right off the bat. Now, if you remember my Power of the Elements box, this may not actually be a good sign. Because in my Power of the Elements box, I immediately got a copy of Kit Kalos. It was like the 3rd card that I pulled was my Kit Kalos. And the rest of the box sucked. So we're hoping that it's not a repeat performance of that. But here is Tearlament's Cash Tira. A very nice looking card too. Oh, we're just going to move that back onto screen. Get that fresh sleeve glare. Okay. This card is solid. It is a good one. It's Kit Kalos after being Cash Tiered. Oh, that's sick. Really appropriate for what happened to Kit Kalos. All right, and immediately after I get my perfect pack, check out what I've done. Oh, God. Tearlament's Bestial. That is true. That is basically what this card is. Unfortunately, from the inferior Yu-Gi-Oh lore. Oh, did I not look at the rest of those cards? Sorry, we interrupt this program to look at the rest of these cards. Focused Aquamir is a Gishki support card. Oh, come on. I know you can do better than this, camera. There we go. Gishki support. Couple of aces. I love it. I want to say this card is actually decent and sealed. This card is in your hand. You can toss a coin, and if the result is heads, special summon this card to your field, or if the result is tails, special summon this card to your opponent's field. Oh no, and it draws 2. Okay, well, maybe that card isn't as good as I thought it was. Minairuka! Oh, Ray is automatically getting this card. Ray is immediately getting this card. When a water monster's effect is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can banish up to 1 face-up fish, sea serpent, or aqua monster you control. Then target 1 face-up card on the field. Negate its effects until the end of your opponent's turn. It's not a quick effect, but it's an easy summon, especially in a format that has the cards that this one has. This dude's amazing in Goaty. Oh, I bet. Oh, we've got the generator card. Hell yes. Okay, so if you get multiple generators, this is playable. We've got a dire dub. That is correct. So that is playable and sealed if you get more generators. But I don't remember how many generators there are in this set. Like, is it just the one? Dynamondo. Chaos Beast. I don't know what the Chaos cards look like in here. The actual light and dark stuff. But if there's light and dark stuff in here, this card could be actually pretty solid. This is Turin and Xyz boss. That's unfortunate. There's a bunch of light and dark stuff. Hell yeah. So that's really good, right? There's a bunch of light and dark stuff. Oh, Core Chaos. Look at that. Oh, there's our light tuner. That takes care of that. Okay. You can summon it from your hand by banishing a dark monster. Okay, this card is also Abystial. Chaos stuff is good at the sneak peek. Hell yeah. Numeron creation. And Apophis, the swamp deity. Okay, this card's actually pretty cracked and sealed. It's a normal monster, 2200 on summon. That's sick. This card is incredible for sealed. Odeon Sweep. True. Focused Aquamir. Tally-ho! Can we get some tally-hos in chat? Can I say it in the voice of tally-ho? No, I didn't do it right. I sounded deeply cringe. Hell yeah. Tally-hos in chat. This card is unplayable and sealed, but potentially pretty good for the new Springans, if I remember correctly. Tenchi Kaimei. It's a ninjutsu art card. Okay, when a ninja monster you control inflicts battle damage, very possible with the ninja we've already seen. Oh, this is just unreadable. There we go. You can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it if this face-up card in its owner's position leaves the field because of your opponent's card. Okay, this card is pretty solid. Oh, come on. We can do this, camera. I have faith. All right. This card is pretty good. Oh, and here he is, Manticore of Smashing. Unfortunately, unusable and sealed, but very, very good for cubes. If you're just starting off with like a modern cube, this card is the kind of thing you want to look for a cube. It's a Garpo card. It is literally a Garpo card. This card is literally just the effect that Manticore of Darkness was supposed to have. All right, there are commons. God, the new Maneater bug, unplayable and sealed. I can never, or it's good and sealed. It's just not good for the format. I would never put that card in a cube. Well, that's not true. It would be it would really depend on the power level of the rest of the cube. Okay, that's another good pack that I can use for later. Shell of Chaos. God, these Chaos cards look sick. Cannot be normal summoner set. Must be special summoned by card effect. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. Okay, you can only use each of the following effects of Shell of Chaos. Once per turn, you can banish a light monster to summon it. You can't summon monsters from the extra deck except light or dark synchros. If this card is special summon, target a banished Core of Chaos and special summon it. This is a really cool loop. Okay, these two cards support each other really well. We just need more light and dark monsters to summon them with, since at least this one can't be summoned except by its own effect. So that's a really cool combo that you get just out of this. Okay, and we do have a Gishki monster in here, Gishki Grimness. If you ritual summon exactly one water monster with a card effect that requires the use of monsters, this card can be used as the entire tribute. Okay, so it's just a one-card Gishki summon. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon one Gishki monster from your deck. Okay, so if we have another Gishki monster in here, this card is really good for sealed. But that's a very big if. Galaxy 100. This is part of the big Photon Galaxy support. You can send the Numeron card. You can Foolish Burial Goods the Numeron card with this. But it requires Gept for everything else. Branded Befallen. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect that targets one bestial monster, there is a bestial monster in here. Or when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to the activation of your bestial monster, you can target a light or dark monster in the graveyard, banish it, and if you do, negate that card's effect. Okay, this is solid. This is solid. Oh god. Come on, we got this. Galaxy 100 is terrible Hunter support. True. And Gold Pride Nitro Head. Okay, the Gold Pride cards are really interesting. I don't know if they're any good in Limited. Let's find out. I think they might be a little bit too high rarity. If your life points are lower than your opponent's, you can special summon this card from your hand. Not terrible, actually. During your opponent's standby phase, you can special summon a Nitro token to your opponent's field. Can't be used as link material. During your opponent's main phase, you can target one Nitro token on the field, destroy that token. And if you do, destroy all cards in its adjacent monster zones. That's actually sick. This card is actually kind of ridiculous. This card is really solid just in sealed because it's just kind of it's just an AoE attack that you just get for free. So this card is really, really good for sealed. And it's also damaged. Ice Jade Manifestation. This card slaps. Have you seen the art on this card? There's no way I'm going to get this with the bars of light. Oh, I may need to do something about my window. Hold up a sec. Let's hope that that helps. All right, let's see about this again. Let's check out this art. Shadoop. There we go. Check that out. Just incredible. So I think what's going on here is that is Golgonda. That's Golgonda resurrected by Aluber, right? Or is it Golgonda resurrected by Long One? Oh, so it is... Oh, yeah, because Long One, like, absorbs Golgonda, basically. And then this is the Ice Jade Princess and her first creation, her first Ice Jade creation fighting each other. Yeah. Basiltrice, Familiar of the Evil Eye. Hey, it's a 2K Defender, I'll take it. If you control an Evil Eye monster and this card is in your graveyard, you can special summon it and banish it. Okay, this card is actually kind of okay in sealed because it doesn't exclude itself. So it's a 2K Defender and it's just a free material, right? So that's kind of sick. Mental Tuner. Mentally tuning. Banish up to one light monster. And up to one dark monster from your hand and or graveyard. Increase or decrease its levels by the exact number banished. Target up to 2 of your banished monsters, 1 light and 1 dark. Return those to the graveyard, and if you do, increase or decrease this card's level by the exact number. Can this card not activate with the chaos monsters that are in here? Because if they get sent to the graveyard... Oh no, they say if they leave the field. So you can put the chaos monsters back in the graveyard with this. That's crucial. This card's actually really good for the chaos strat. And is a 2100 defender. Then Gishki Necromir. I don't think there's another Gishki in here, but this card is sick. All right. Let's get Nitro Head out of here. There's a big Gishki ritual? Okay, I'll start reading the Gishki cards if I see the Gishki ritual. All right. Next pack. Wow, I did a terrible job opening this pack. The Gishki ritual is a super? Okay. Giant Ball Game. This card is activated this turn. You can special summon one level 6 or lower insect monster from your graveyard. We'll see if we have any of those. You can reveal one insect monster in your hand, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Add one insect monster you control who's with less attack than the revealed monster. Switch control of those monsters. That's kind of sick. This seems pretty good in other limited formats, not necessarily in sealed. IKB009. Have a good afternoon. Yo, this card. This card is sick. Oh, is that basic insect? That's hilarious. This card is unironically one of the best cards in the set. This card is shockingly good, like ridiculously good. So it's a chaos typing, takes a tuner, so it's generic, which we can work with. If it's synchro summoned, you can send insect and or plant type monsters from your deck to the graveyard up to the number of non-tuners used for this synchro summon. If you control this synchro summoned card, you can target one insect or plant monster you control, treat it as a tuner until the end of the turn. So it's just like it is shooting Riser, basically. Bestial Baldrake, there it is. Card very good for sealed. This card is actually nuts for sealed. In fact, it might be a problem for sealed. This card might be an issue for sealed. Shell of Chaos, great to see another one of those. You do want 3 of these, I bet. Choju of the Trillion Hands. Ritual rework. Honestly, this card might actually make the Gishki strat playable. Honestly. Which is kind of sick. Chaos Phantasm. If only it wasn't a level 6. I mean, you just tribute summon it. In sealed, tribute summoning is like not that big a deal. And it's got terrible stats, never mind. But it's 6 stars for a ritual summon, so it's pretty good. So in sealed, I would say this card is pretty good. Target one of your banished light or dark tuners or light tuners and one of your banished dark level 8 or lower non-tuners. Return both to the graveyard, then special summon one light or dark synchro monster. Oh, this is just Necrofusion for Chaos Synchro. So this is actually really sick. The entire Chaos strat has a whole thing because isn't Diabolantis a perfect leveling for synchroing, for using this card with what's his bucket, the Chaos Tuner, and the lower level Chaos Synchro? I think this card is actually really phenomenal. Gishki Necromere. Bio Insect Armor! Look at that! We have ourselves the basic insect reference. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, okay, so this is a thing worth dumping off of Diabolantis. Oh, it is Diabolantis. And you do not control one. You can target an insect monster you control, equip this card to it, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also banish this equipped card when it leaves the field. You can only use this effective bio armor once per turn. The equipped monster gains 1500 attack and defense during the battle phase and main phase 2 only. Okay, this card is actually kind of sick. Yeah, it's basic insect and laser cannon armor, all on the same card. This card is actually pretty good. Sorry, the Silver Wing Axe. Oh, this card's art is phenomenal. It's a machine. I guess the machine is the monster here. I guess the axe is what we're focusing on. It's kind of like Appaloosa. You can target one face-up monster on the field, equip this card to your hand, or field to it. It gains 100 attack and defense. This card is terrible. This card is god-awful. Why is it just 100? So I will say this is really good for... Isn't there a set of cards that are really good when they, like, target themselves? It's like... Oh, you can use this in the Hungry Burger deck. All right, I'm going to scoot myself up a little bit to be more comfortable. Hopefully I don't knock the camera around. I successfully didn't knock the camera around. Let her cook. She can join just the cabal of extremely hot cooks from the Hungry Burger. You could also use Rush Recklessly. You know, I don't want to hear that kind of negativity, Dranzer. You can use this card to summon the big insect fusion. Ooh, there's a big insect fusion. Frogman Voodoo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I bless you with a starlight. Thank you so much. We got off to a hot start with Tearlament's Kashtira. We haven't had anything terribly inspiring since. I've been really excited. Some of these cards are really sick for sealed. Oh, Scareclaw Kashtira is here. Okay, so Scareclaw Kashtira makes the Kashtira strategy kind of doable at limited. This card's actually sick for limited. This card is good for sealed. Abyss Actor! Yo! Okay, requires Fiend typing. I don't know if we can do that in this set. You can target a face-up card you control, destroy it, then you can apply one of these effects. Place one Abyss Playhouse. That doesn't help us. Place one Abyss Actor Pendulum monster from your deck. Your Pendulum Sound. Well, if there's an Abyss Actor that we want, might be worth looking into. Super Reducer isn't very good in this set. Okay, maybe not. Giant Ball Game. Baldrake. Okay, you want to see 3 copies of this card, so that's good. Oh, this card. Not the best card in the world, but goddamn is this sick for sealed. This card is so cool. 4,000, 4,000. Do we have a ritual spell for this in the set? Because I think Dogmatic Calamity is in Battle of Chaos, isn't it? I don't think we do. Okay. The whole Halo is so rad. Yeah, this card just has such badass vibes. This card is the evolution of old Yu-Gi-Oh cards. This is what old Yu-Gi-Oh cards were always working toward, is this card. It's set as a continuous spell to search for them, but we don't have a card to, like, summon it, right? Chaos Phantasm, sorry. Tearlament's Perlegia. Oh, it's Shiren, Merly, and Havnis after Kit Kalos is taken from them. Really, Konami just following the lore of the archetype, right? This card is Garbo, probably. Oh, it's an elegy for Kit Kalos. That's really cute. This card is bad. This card sucks. Oh, there is another card behind it. Is it a good card? Scareclaw Defanging. Your opponent cannot target Scareclaw Link monsters or Viscous Starfrost. It's got to be Link monsters. If Kashtira Scareclaw were targetable for this, I would be considering it much more. Can't be destroyed by battle. I think this card is Garbanzo for sealed. Okay. It's funny, Scareclaw is incredible in progression and only in progression. Scareclaw is like arguably one of the best progression archetypes, and it is not good anywhere else. Eldridge Zoe? Is it Zoe or Zoe? Thank you. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate your desire for shiny cardboard. Here we have a Photon Emperor. Okay. Scareclaw has the hottest Visas. Hasher, I am sad to say this, but L plus ratio, plus you're wrong, plus you're British. That card is not the hottest Visas. He looks like he looks like his armor was created by like an AI, like edgy 2000s, like cyber goth avatar generator. Like that's what he looks like. I would definitely say Riseheart is the hottest one of them in IMO. If you have another Photon or Galaxy monster, I don't know that we're going to get that in this set. This card's probably terrible. It does have Monarch stats. That's hilarious. Joe! Can we get some Joes in chat? Galaxy 100. There's the Joe Mama. I knew it was coming. I knew somebody was going to hit me with the Joe Mama. Thought it was John for a second. Good old John the Ninja. Light of the Branded. Oh, this card. Speaking of heartbreaking card art. This card's pretty good, not for sealed. Pharaonic Advent. What the hell is this card? Gains 300 attack for each continuous trap card on the field. We can do that. And in the graveyards, you can only use... Oh, it's a terrible stat boost because we only have like one. You contribute one monster special summon this card from your hand. Oh. That's pretty sick. You contribute one fairy feed or reptile monster. Add one continuous trap card from your deck to your hand. This is actually pretty good. It's a special summonable 2000. Okay, I can see this working, and it's a searcher for like a lot of different things. Sour scheduling, red vinegar vamoose. So that's the thing I'm noticing. There is not a lot of good back row in this set. This card's very funny. This card is like, you set it up, you like build your own, build your own imperm column, build your own Mech Knight column. Scareclaw Defang. Photon Time Stop. And tier limits. Photon deceleration. Yeah, that is definitely better. Hi, Luna. All right. Next one. Ooh, I love that feel. I love that feel of a pack in my hand. All right. Oh, that's actually a nicely opened pack. This one might have to go into the contenders for being preserved. Kashtira Overlap. This is a common I haven't seen yet. Target one monster on the field. Banish one monster with 1500 attack, 2100 defense from your hand, your graveyard, or face up on either field. Oh, on either field. And if you do, the targeted monster gains 1500 attack. Okay. This card is banished and you control Kashtira. Negates an effect. Hilarious that you can banish your opponent's Scareclaw Kashtira for this. And your own. Exceeds a line. Oh, hey, that's Shogi Knight. What's Shogi Knight doing on here? This card is actually a hilarious disruption card because you can just change. Yeah, you can just you can just use this to stop synchro summoning, right? You could just, your opponent summons monsters and you're like, that guy, that's a level 12 you have on the field right now. I love it. Oh, a Diabolantis? Okay. Or Diabolantis? Diabolantis? Hard make Zeus. Now we're talking, Dranzer. Oh, I don't know if this card is any good, but I love it. This is the ultra rare. Is this one good? This is the new kit fusion, the new Albazification. It's great. This card looks sick. It's really good and branded. Well, that's good. I'm building branded, I guess. Lindworm is crazy, not in sealed probably. I mean, I don't think we have an Albaz to go into. Albaz get equipped with big laser. Well, hell yeah. Okay, this card, yeah, this is really terrible for sealed. Oh, is this supposed to be Lindworm? Is that what it's supposed to be called? Photon time stop. Deceleration. Ooh, Circle of the Fairies. This card is gorgeous. This card is... Okay, come on, do the thing. Yeah. Alright, this card is beautiful. During your main phase, you can normal summon one insect or plant type monster in addition to your normal summoner set. It's a nice synchro. Yeah, this card is gorgeous. Okay, this card is probably good. There's a lot of good... Did you call it Maokai? It is Maokai! That's true! It's a Speedroid target. So this is a pretty good thing for the insect strat, right? Although, unfortunately, I'm not sure that you can summon this with the Chaos monsters. Kashtira, Big Bang. If a Kashtira Xyz monster is on the field and a player controls Tira, okay, this card is terrible and sealed, unless you get exactly a Rise Heart. As banish monsters they control face down, and they only control one monster. This card's very good if you get a Rise Heart. Alright. As long as we're not getting checked this out. True. Oh, it is kind of a Sprint reference, isn't it? Okay. Well, Lindworm is good. It's a good thing for me to get. Under my circumstances. Still no secret. Interesting. It'd be kind of cool if I got a Rise Heart. I would be very happy with that. Alright. Yeah. Scareclaw Hashtira, hell yeah. Oh, we do have a ninja here. What the hell is this? The Armor Ninja. Yagu Maru. Attributing two monsters with different ninja monsters with different types. So I don't think we can actually summon this. Okay, we cannot summon this card. That dragon full of little dudes. True. Meteor Rush Monocroid. What on God's flat earth is this? During the battle phase, if 5 or more attacks have been declared this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only... This card's incredible, but it's terrible. Oh, here is the Gishki ritual. Okay. Oh, this card is sick. This card is a really good... is a Roid card. Hilarious. This card is incredible for sealed, I'd think. So this is definitely a reason for us to use the Manju retrain. Because this card rocks in sealed. Mental tuner. Definitely needs some mental tuning. Couple of aces. Manticore of smashing. Can we get some smashes in the chat? ShadowChris321. Thank you for the follow. Didn't see that earlier. The British card. Oh, wait. Sorry. Tally-ho! That time I did much better. That time I did much better at the tally-ho. All right. Just enjoying the feeling of packs. Get that pack opening sound? Ah, yeah. All right. That pack actually opened very nicely. Galaxy 100. Light of the Branded. Very good for Branded. Not very good for sealed. The third Scareclaw Kashtira. Let's go. Ah, the Armor Ninja. Big welcome as our third ultra rare. We've gotten a bunch of ultra rares, but we have not gotten any secrets so far. So I think we've gotten all but one of our ultra rares. Big welcome Labyrinth is a very good card for Labyrinth. This card is very, very good in Labyrinth. Not sure if it's worth much, but it's extremely good in Labyrinth. Tenchi Kaime. Bio-insect armor. Abyss Actor, Liberty Dramatist. Okay, so we have an Abyss Actor that we can use with the What's-His Bucket. It's worth around 20. Okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. Liberty Dramatist is a 15/15. When a monster declares an attack, you can discard one card, special summon this card to your opponent's field. This card is special summoned from the Pendulum Zone. The owner of this card reveals 3 Abyss Script spells from their deck. Their opponent randomly... Okay, this card is terrible. Damn. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping that that would be a cute little thing. Fierce Tiger Mongu. It's like King Tiger Wang Hu. All other monsters on the field lose 500 attack. Once per turn during your main phase, you can destroy all the monsters with less attack than this card. This card is kind of cracked in sealed. This card's real good in sealed. All right. What's the soundtrack? This is literally YouTube music library music. All right. Got a sleeve up big welcome. Yeah, I basically found all the nice classical music on YouTube, and I added that all to a playlist. Actually, I didn't get it all. I just spent like 2 hours on it. Sleeve the Fusion as well. You mean this one that I already sleeved? Or was there a common I was supposed to sleeve? Where's the Hawaiian pizza? An excellent question, Renee. Sleeve it twice. Oh. DKs, you didn't expect Smashing Ground or Fissure to get new support. That's true. Yeah, it's a wild thing to give support to, but I feel like that's proof that Konami thinks about limited, right? Because nobody would care about Manticore of Smashing if we weren't thinking about limited. Like, it's a cool card for nostalgia purposes, but people don't want nostalgia for Manticore of Darkness, right? You're not trying to nostalgia Manticore of Darkness, especially because whenever they try to do nostalgia stuff, they usually make it support the card itself, right? Like, you wouldn't... they would, if they wanted it to be for nostalgia, they would make it support Manticore of Darkness, but it doesn't. It supports Smashing Ground and Fissure. So I think that's a sign that they think about limited. Dynamondo actually potentially really good. Let's see if this card is good with the Gishki card now that we have at least one ritual. Oh, this card is actually sick with the Gishki ritual. Oh, this card rocks with the Gishki ritual. Okay, this card is rad. So if you can get out the Gishki ritual, you can use it to link with this and its removal on summon. It's non-destruction removal. Sith Lord Mike the 8th, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Bestial Baldrake. Abyss Actor, Super Producer. Exceeds a Line. Variant, the Circular Sorcerer. This is an insect tuner. That's sick. If an insect or plant type monster in either graveyard, let's just make sure that shows off correctly. You can special summon this card from your hand. You can notice only special summon it once per turn this way. If this card you control would be used as synchro material for an insect or plant monster, you can treat it as a non-tuner. This card is really, really good. This card is really solid for sealed. Big fan of that in sealed. So we've got a couple of combos to work with in sealed. We've got the synchro, the chaos synchro things, and we've got the insect synchro things, and we also have the what are they called? We have just glitching out. My brain is dying. Oh, we have the Gishkis. Okay. Couple of aces. Getting that good pack feel. Can't wait for this pack and sealed showdown in 3 more years. Hell yeah. We could do a DDD for this pack so I can actually use these pulls for sealed. Okay. Whoa, this is a card I have not seen yet. Target 1 monster or 3 monsters in your graveyard. You choose one of the 3, then your opponent chooses one of the following effects, and you apply that effect. Special summon the chosen monster. Special summon as many of the other monsters as possible. This card is sick. I love this card. Intimidating or Summonite. This card is ridiculous. A scary rock. We haven't had good back row yet, so this card is really solid. Target an Abyss Actor Pendulum monster you control. Special summon 1 Abyss Actor monster. God, all of these require you to have more Abyss Actor cards. We only have 2. Kashtira Overlap. Super Producer. Nitro Blaster. 2 Gold Pride monsters. RIP. So this is not good for sealed, but probably pretty good for... Oh, this card is sick for Gold Pride specifically. I mean, if we pull a couple more Gold Pride monsters incidentally, then this card could be good for sealed. It's a face of a man who's blasting. Look at that man blasting. Y'all ever blast this hard? Red Vinegar Vamoose. Crucial card for sealed. Kashtira Big Bang. Galaxy Summoner. Okay, so we now have another Galaxy monster that we can use with the Galaxy package. This card is normal or special summoned. You can target 1 Photon or Galaxy monster in your graveyard, except Galaxy Summoner. Special summon it in defense position. You can target 1 of their light monsters. You control becomes... Oh, this card's kind of sick. Even in sealed, this is pretty good because of the big Galaxy guy. I would genuinely consider playing this. Oh, here's another common we haven't seen yet. Casimolar is a fiend. Okay, so this does make the Abyss Actor, dude. In case you really need to. Okay. You can target a monster your opponent controls. It gains attack equal to its original attack. Okay, during the end phase of the next turn. Destroy that monster, and if you do, your opponent takes damage equal to half the original attack. This card is the worst removal card I've ever read. Draco938, thank you for the follow. This is amazing. So it's like it is like Blasting Sphere, but infinitely worse. I'm about it. I think this card's pretty sick with the chaos stuff. All right. Numeron Creation. Gishki Grimness. Okay, we do probably want to see a couple copies of this. Crucial for our Gishki thing. Gigantic Thundercross. Here we have yet another common we haven't seen yet. Target a number of monsters on the field and or in the graveyards equal to the difference between your banished cards and your opponent's. Banish them, and then your opponent can special summon 1 monster from their deck. This card is actually pretty decent, right? That's true. Your opponent can summon any big guy, but you can wipe their board in exchange. This is basically like... This is Nibiru Trap Edition, effectively. This is like if... This is basically if the Chaos cards got a really bad Nibiru. Also, sick card art. Look at that. It is an Albaz card. That's true. Dinox19, thank you for the follow. Ah, we have ourselves another Gold Pride Super. Still no secrets. We are most of the way through. We're not most of the. We're like halfway through the box and we haven't seen a single secret rare. If your opponent normal special summons a monster, target one of those monsters, reveal 3 Gold Pride monsters from your deck. Your opponent randomly picks one for you to special summon. Shuffle the rest into your deck, then destroy the targeted monster. Okay. Okay. We have a good reason. We have a good reason to run Gold Prides if we can get enough copies of them. Which, like, a lot of them are supers, so that's perfectly fine. Ice Jade Manifestation. Galaxy Summoner, pretty good. We do want a few of those. Minairuka! Let's go! I love how Minairuka is a little bit snaggle-toothed. It's very cute. All right. Just feeling up this pack. I just like the feeling of a pack. They're so nicely stacked and packaged. It's very smooth. It's got good tactile experience to it. Gigantic Thundercross. Hell yeah, a second one of those. That's good. Xyz Align. Well, this middle card is peeling away. I wonder if that's a good sign. Chaos Beast. There's my second copy of that card. We do want 3. Chaos Archfiend as our last ultra rare. This card is not good for TCG, but I think this card is very good for sealed. If any cards have been banished this turn, this card gains 2,000 attack. That's good. This card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also banish any monster destroyed by battle with it. That's very good. If this card in its owner's control leaves the field, consider an opponent's card. You can special summon a Chaos Synchro monster from your extra deck. This card is really, really good sealed. This card is actually possibly like one of the best cards for sealed. Terrible in TCG. Just god awful. Yeah, it's just 4,500 the majority of the time. There's our second Casimir. Ice Jade Manifestation. And Basil Trice. It's bad Chung-Ying. That's true. But a bad Chung-Ying is still kind of Chung-Ying. Honestly, for sealed, the Chaos deck is looking pretty hot. Gishki Necromir is just one letter away from being a crossover between Gishki and Necros. Now we're talking. I still have not read any of the mirrors. IKB009, you basically haven't missed anything. You missed me getting my last Ultra, which I think is probably the worst Ultra in the set, Chaos Archfiend, but very, very good for sealed. Photon Emperor. Hey, another Intimidating War Summonite. Definitely want to see as many of those as possible, by which I mean we want to see exactly 3 copies of it. Monocroid, the Roid card. Land Flipping. Target 1 face-up card in a field zone. I don't think we have any of those. Banish it. Face-up in the other field zone. This is just Capitalism, the card. I feel like we don't need to continue reading this. The Evagishki card again. Okay, so this was the thing I complained about in Power of the Elements. It was really hard to build a consistent deck with an actual box because the super rares were really well distributed. Having 2 Naramanas is really, really good for a Gishki strat. So this is really good. It would actually be a little bit difficult for me to decide between Gishki and Chaos based on these pulls. Minaruka. I need to make this into an emote. Ice Shade Manifestation. And the Evil Eye guy. So we've got a lot of these, but basically nothing. Oh, wait, this is a Fiend. So this card is actually free material for the Abyss Actor guy. I don't know why we would make the Abyss Actor guy, but this is basically free material for the Abyss Actor guy. And it's a Chaos typing. This can go up to 6 on its own, right? So you could conceivably use this for the Chaos Synchro. Oh, it's really good for the spell that aligns levels? You've got me there. It's true. There's another Core of Chaos. Definitely wanted to see 3 of that. Numeron Creation. Giant Ball Game. Diabolantis. Hell yeah. Dogmatica Matrix. Hold up. This is the card that summons the Dogmatica ritual, right? Somebody was talking about when this card is activated, you can add 1 Dogmatica ritual monster from your deck to your hand. And if your opponent controls a monster, you can add 1 Dogmatica card from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if you control a Dogmatica ritual monster... I thought that the card said that it could be summoned by the effect of Dogmatica Matrix. Anyway. Or was it a different ritual spell that it said that it was summoned off of? Circle of the Fairies, hell yeah. F. Dogmatic Calamity, that's what it is. Yeah, but we know from, like, the Libramancers and things like that that it doesn't need to be a ritual spell to summon ritual monsters. So I was wondering. I feel like I was justified. All right, are we back? Yeah, I think we should be back. Why did the mic go out like that? Okay, Branded Befallen. I haven't seen this one yet. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, targets a bestial monster. Oh, we did see this pretty early on. Okay, but this card is pretty good now, we know. Yeah, I think this card is pretty good. Scareclaw Kashtira. I mean, it's good for sealed. I'm pretty much only thinking about sealed when I think about if these cards are good. Abyss Script. Okay, here's our holo. Humongous Zek Stagger. What is this card? Humongous Hive Hegemon. Zek Stagger. Gains 300 attack for each insect monster on the field except this card. Okay, that's not very good. Can only use each of the following effects of Humongous Hive Hegemon once per turn. If an insect monster is special summoned except during your damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Pretty good. During the end phase, activate this effect. Each player can special summon one insect monster from their hand or graveyard, but negate their effects. Why has it got to be during the end phase? You feel me? If it was during the main phase, I could deal with it. But during the end phase, that means that your opponent gets the first opportunity to use their card. Not a fan. All right, Mental Tuner. Gishki Necromere. Chaos Phantasm. It is a 2600 wall that special summons itself, but isn't that effect not optional? Isn't this a mandatory effect? Yeah, it says during the end phase, activate this effect. Each player can special summon one. I mean, if your opponent doesn't play insect, yeah, but I don't care about this card otherwise. It's probably not a good card anyway. All right, we still haven't seen a single secret rare. We have how many packs left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 packs left, and we haven't seen a single secret rare yet. Bizarre stuff. Okay. Another Baldrake. We've already got our playset of these. Shell of Chaos. That is our playset of that. Photon Emperor. We do like to see 3 copies of that card, and I think that's our third. Joe! Can we get some Joes in chat? Drop them Joes. I'll show you the holo once I see some Joes in chat. Hell yeah. All right. And it is another super rare. We are just incapable of opening secret rares right now. Target 1 card to your opponent's graveyard, banish it, then you can add 1 card from your deck to your hand with the same name as the banished card. This card is really solid in sealed. This card is ridiculous in sealed, and also probably pretty good in TCG, right? This card is really good in mirror matches for the TCG. This card is just solid. This reminds me of in Zodiac. There was a card, what was it, like Lullaby of Obedience? It was something like that, where you would basically reveal a, your rat, and then you could banish all your opponent's rats. Yeah. Thrusting it home true. Focused Aquamirror. Okay, I should probably actually start reading the Gishki cards. Add 1 Gishki monster from your deck to your hand. Well, this card's sick. This card just makes the Gishki strat. I don't need to read any further than this, right? You can banish it to set an Aquamirror from your deck, except Focused Aquamirror. This card is insane. Minairuka! Everybody wave at Minairuka, because they're waving at you. Yeah, it's a Gishki Rhoda, and then it's a second Rhoda from Grave, right? All right, surely the secret rares are just in the last 7 packs. Refros, thank you for the follow. DMob13, thank you for the follow. There's our last Grimness, nice. Kashtira Overlap. Galaxy 100. Chaos Beast. And our holo is... I see a fusion. Ultimate Great Insect. Look at this nonsense. 3,000 attack on a fusion monster. Requires a level 7 insect monster. A level 7 insect monster. And a level 8 insect monster. And I still don't have Antlion. It's true. Is Antlion a super? Oh, this card is really easy to summon because it's just an insect with 2,000 or more defense equipped with an equip card, and that's very easy to get, right? Yeah, this is a very easy card to summon. That's sick. Wow, you just have great options for strats to play in this set. Hell yeah. Circle of the Fairies. I think that we have playsets of all the commons we would want. Except maybe Summonite. All right. Surely the secrets are in here somewhere. Do we have a field spell for that one card? So far, no. And I'm not sure there is a field spell for that one card. Galaxy 100. Chaos Beast. Oh, we do have a field spell? What's our field spell? It's not very good. Oh, okay, well. Still no secrets, it's true. Dynamondo, okay. Bestial Baldrake. Think this is our card. We got another ultra rare. Rysheart is great. He is objectively the hottest Visas. Objectively the hottest Visas. This card's pretty good too, right? This is like one of the good cards out of this set. He's quite fire, you would say. 5 ultras, that's true. 5 ultras, 0 secrets. This is bizarre. Anger Issues Vsauce, true. Okay, this card's sick. Little concerning that I still haven't pulled a secret rare and I pulled 3 ultra rares. A little bit weird. Oh, there's Antlion! We found it! Infinite Antlion! After all this time, we've got Infinite Antlion. When insect monster battles, you can target one card you control and one card your opponent controls to destroy them. Okay. Oh, this card's ridiculous and sealed. Holy shit. This card's insanity and sealed. Yeah, this card's nuts. Okay, well, we've got Rysheart now. We've got Rysheart, but no secrets. We still have not pulled a secret rare. And I know this wasn't resealed. I watched them crack this case at the store. Giant ball game. Okay. The Armor Ninja. Chaos Beast. Light of the Branded. Is this our secret rare? No, it's a super rare. It's a super... We have 4 packs left, and I haven't pulled a secret rare. This is the new ship. New ship, new ship. It is a synchro. Okay. This is bizarre. I am a little bit concerned about the quality of this box. We have not gone... Ooh, there's another Mongu. I am concerned about the quality of this box. Because the secret rares are usually distributed between sides, right? And I haven't seen any of them. I haven't seen a single secret rare so far. Super producer. Oh, it's really random. Oh, that's dumb. Well, it'd be nice to at least get one. We will see. Shell of Chaos. Okay. I cannot pull a secret rare. I am incapable of pulling a secret rare. 2800, 1900. If you control this normal summoner set card, you can target up to 3 level 4 or lower insect type monsters in your graveyard. Change this card's attack to 0. If you do, special summon those monsters, but their effects are negated. This card is Garbanzo. It's a big ass bug, but it does jack all. There's a second Mongu. Galaxy Summoner. Vamoose! We've also only gotten one Antlion. There are a lot of bugs in this set. That's true. All right, we now have 3 packs left in which to pull a secret rare. 3 packs. All right. The set is bugged. True. All right. Gishki Grimness. Branded Befallen. Will this be it? Will this finally be a secret rare? It's a trap card. It's a secret rare. Oh, Waybridge is the secret. My one secret rare, and it's Waybridge. This card is terrible. It's okay. I will say this card is okay in sealed. This is a pretty decently good card in sealed. They made this card a secret, but the Mantis, Diabolantis, is a common. Yeah, the supply guy is having every bit as much of trouble with having as bad a day as I'm having with this. Well, I'll tell you, my sealed deck is looking incredible. Hey, there's my second Antlion. I just need to play a sealed tournament now, just to make up for this, right? That's what I need to do. So I can show off how good my pulls have been. For sealed specifically. They just picked it at random to be a secret rare. They played it today at YCS. That's hilarious. Okay. Joe! Let's drop some Joes in chat. Evil Eyes Unleashed. Hell yeah. Numeron Creation. All right, we've got another holo to come. Is this one a secret rare? The Abyss Dragon Sword Soul Unfort. Okay. This card's like actually okay in sealed, at least. This card is pretty good for sealed because of how often we're going to be banishing cards. Sword Soul players want one of it. Seems all right. There's the second Bio Insect Armor. Well, this is it. This is my last chance. We'll see if I get another secret, or if this is a box that only came with one secret. And that one secret was Weybridge. Yeah, send me that starlight energy in chat. I'll take one secret if the other card is a starlight. All right, we gonna figure this out, camera. Diabolantis. That's the third core of Chaos. Gigantic Thundercross. The Ninja Dude. Do we do this from the bottom instead of the top? I don't believe in doing it from the bottom. Hiya! Oh, it's Bucephalus in super rare form. Oh, God. One secret. And it was Weybridge. Yeah, this card is a starlight. I pulled a card that is a starlight. Oh, there's my third Casimir. Oh my god. All of my luck have gone into Borgerbot's pulls. It's true. It's absolutely true. Wow. Well, that was cool. I got a lot of cool cards. I wouldn't say I, like, made my money back. But I got some pretty decent... cards out of that. I guess I'll sleeve Weybridge. That was my secret. Again, I think this is cracked for sealed. Like, I probably couldn't have gotten better pulls for sealed. And my ultras are pretty damn good. Like, my ultras slap. I got Tearlament's Kashtira. I got Lindworm. I got Big Welcome. That card. I got Rise Heart. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, outside of the secret rare luck, turned out pretty well.